It's working now. Oh, thank God.
I don't even know what really happened. Why wasn't it working before?
I don't know. It might be from my end. But so let me send your stuff to my story so people can join.
All right.
How do I send? Okay.
There are some people joining this chat that I haven't spoken to in ages. Why is this life very difficult like this?
Fresh. Okay, so I've sent it to my story. Let them join from there. So welcome guys. This is the first time we're going to be joining from another person's from the guests. From the guests page. So welcome everybody. I've sent an invite to everybody on my story so that they can join. You will not miss out. And I hope I'll be able to get this video afterwards. Chico, please, you'll be able to send it to me, right?
Are we going to speak English or we're going to speak Portuguese? Because I think most of my followers aren't going to understand anything we're saying.
We cannot speak Portuguese because Nigeria are not going anything.
What about that your cousin? Has she gone back?
No. She's still around. So sorry, let me. So let me see. Welcome everyone. Are we to speak Portuguese, Chico, or
I don't think it's necessary. Like, how many Nigerians are going to understand what we are saying?
Exactly. Manda uma salve.
Rafa, boa tarde para você. Beijos.
Oh. Okay, my audience, they are joining. The target is not for Brazilians, so if they join, they can listen. If they don't join, that's okay. So we're going to begin, Sha. I don't know.
Who is saying we are not acknowledging their chat?
I don't know who that is.
Anu should be the secretary of this video chat. She should be answering the chats.
Okay. So welcome, Dr. Chico. So let me introduce myself because it's like I'm on your page and I'm sure these people will be wondering what's going on, who be this one, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. So my name is Wuraola and I am a Nigerian in Brazil, and I host this kind of space for Nigerian students that would love to come to study in Brazil here. So I usually invite gringers and gringos that have studied or, doing businesses or anything at all that is meaningful to help Nigerians to relocate, or not just Nigerians, Africans to relocate peacefully to Brazil. So today we had some technical issues and we decided to use Dr. Chico's page, which is perfect. So I have introduced myself to your audience. So now, Dr. Chico, please introduce yourself to my audience. Thank you.
My brother Amechi said we should use English. We've been speaking English since now. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Sunday Daniel Ogori, but in Brazil. I'm sorry about this dog. The dog doesn't stop barking. Like, it's been barking since like yesterday. Okay, my name is Sunday, but in Brazil, everyone knows me by the nickname Chico. So it's like, it's stuck. The nickname is stuck. There are people that don't even know my real name. I've been in Brazil for quite a while. I left Nigeria, I think since 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And I studied in Brazil. I studied dentistry. And today I'm a dentist. I'm a dental surgeon actually, and I'm working. I've been working for the past 6 to 7 months, and it has been a wonderful experience, which I actually encourage everyone.
Yeah, too. We are going to deep. We are going to deep. Leave him now. No.
Now, wow. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Deeper people.
Sorry, because I'm going to ask you questions about what you are saying now, so I don't want to repeat it.
Okay. Sorry.
Thank you. As a student in Brazil. What was your experience as a student in Brazil?
My experience as a student, I actually did not find it very difficult because before coming to Brazil, I had learned how to speak Portuguese because here in Brazil they don't actually speak English. So it wasn't very difficult for me. So my own experience as a person, it wasn't very difficult. I didn't find it hard to study because I could directly study in the Portuguese language and actually write my exams. So for me as a student, it was an awesome experience studying in Brazil. Are my answers straightforward?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good.
That's amazing. Actually, because some people always find it very difficult because they say they're coming from Nigeria, which is a speaking country, and then they are coming to Brazil, Portuguese. So it's very nice that you already prepared your mind to know that you have to learn and study and then do everything in Portuguese. So that's amazing and inspiring. So somebody already said so inspiring. That's nice. So what are the benefits of studying in Brazil? Can you just give us in its full glory, please? Don't remove anything, don't forget anything. What are the benefits of studying in Brazil?
Okay, there are so many benefits of studying in Brazil, and I think the most important of them all the benefits is actually being able to effect a change in Nigeria whilst you're still in Brazil. For example, if you study in Brazil, you'll be able to work and you'll be able to, send money home if you're the kind that actually have people depending on you. Because you're going to earn well. Irrespective of the area you choose to specialize, irrespective of the course you choose to study, you're going to earn well is something I guarantee. And when you earn well in Brazil, comparing the exchange rate to Naira after Buhari tenure, you're going to effect a lot of change in Nigeria. So many changes. So to me, the fact of being able to help people in Nigeria depending on you, I mean financially, is actually the most important benefit of actually studying in Brazil. Another benefit of studying in Brazil is actually being able to have a Brazilian visa and consequently a passport if you're a sharp type. And if you have a Brazilian passport, you can actually get into more than 25 countries without visa. So for Nigerians that like escaping Nigeria.
Excuse me, please. 170 countries. Not just,
You see, I'm even reducing it. Okay. So to me, that's actually a very big benefit for people that actually like traveling like myself. Another benefit is that you'll be able to speak another international language. You don't know how sweet it is to be able to communicate in a language besides English, and it's something very nice. It's a sensation I can't actually express. When you're able to talk to people that aren't actually from the same geographical location as you, It's one of the benefits. You're exposed to learning a different culture, because the Nigerian culture is filled with beliefs and thoughts, I think, that are very, very, to Brazilians, esquisito, very strange. So you'll be opened to learn new things. And Brazilians actually behave differently from Nigeria. So you'll be able to live in a country, a very beautiful country that actually is open-minded to other people. So I find that a benefit of studying actually in Brazil. Do you need more benefit, or that one is okay?
Yes. If you have more, give us, please.
There are more benefits. Okay. Another benefit is, just a minute. Another benefit of studying in Brazil is the fact that you would actually have the privilege to eat different kind of food. Man, this Brazil, they have food, cha. Hey, my God. If you people see me the time I came to Brazil, how slim I was. My brothers and my sisters, your brother talking to you here today, are fattened up. Actually, I feel Brazilian food make Nigerians get very, very fat. So you have the privilege to chop up. Nigerians will get that idea. You have the privilege to chop up. And another serious benefit of studying in Brazil is that you'll be far away from Buhari and all his political mayhems, all the mistakes they've made in Nigeria.
Definitely.
You have what I call financial security. You'll be able to say in an instance that anything will happen for Nigeria like this, I don't carry on my people, everybody will all live for Brazil. You'll be able to provide such security to your loved ones. And I think it's a very important benefit of actually studying or residing in Brazil. I think I'm going to stop with the benefits. Next.
How there's free healthcare. I love that thing.
Free healthcare. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I don't go to hospitals apart from working, of course. But I don't actually get sick, so that's why I didn't remember that part. But there's actually free education, free healthcare, free light. It's not free actually, but 24 hours power supply. Everything good that I can imagine that heaven is like. Brazil it's not heaven, but it's close.
Okay, thank you. So now let's go to the con. So you know what?
Humberto, como você tá? Quanto tempo?
Okay. To your friend, yeah. Ube.
A Carmen, Padrão Ouro. Boa tarde. Carmen is actually going to understand what we're saying, except to speak pidgin English, of course.
Okay. Is this the other doctor at the office the other day? Not this one.
No, this one is in Mato Grosso do Sul.
Okay. That's fine.
Who is Apex Possibilitarian?
Hi, Apex. Person that's so now everything that has a good side will obviously have the bad side. So what are the disadvantages now? You know, what are the bad parts
of staying in Brazil? Of studying. Estou bem, Humberto. We are in the trenches, so which one is trenches? How can we call it our Nigeria trenches? If you are upgrading my country. Actually, I'm joking. It's trenches, true. Okay, let's see the disadvantages of studying in Brazil. That's a difficult one, actually. But I'm going to look for one very big disadvantage. But it's hard, though, to find disadvantages studying here. Wait, let me think for a minute. Yeah, I know. One of the disadvantages of studying in Brazil is that for a foreigner that actually relocated to Brazil to study, you have to, get the necessary documents and stuff. During this process, you're actually going to need a lot of money. And for people like us that didn't really have cash when we came to Brazil, it was very difficult. And our scholarship money that the Brazilian government promised us only went into effect, I think, 3 months after my actual matriculation. So those are one of the disadvantages. I don't actually see the reason why the scholarship money should be delayed, because if somebody doesn't have money for 3 months, that's time enough for the person to die and resurrect again. So those are one of the disadvantages.
Just 3 months, right?
What? Yeah, just 3 months.
Okay.
Why are you laughing? You think 3 months is not enough for somebody to move?
Yeah, they would have done like yeah.
You said?
For it to be about 15 years, like that and above. Maybe after waited.
No.
So, but then we thank God for something like this too. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like in comparison. Yeah, I'm just comparing Nigeria and the Brazil disadvantages.
Why would Nigeria people give you scholarship? Have you ever heard somebody got scholarship money in Nigeria?
Well,
I don't think, if you're talking about the disadvantages, I don't think you're going to compare it with Nigeria. There's actually no way to compare it.
At all.
But that's it. That's the only disadvantage. The rest, red roses and green grasses.
Wow. That's I hope my photo has get like that. That's okay. Somebody's as a person. I wanted to ask you, why did you choose Brazil? You so
Oi, Felipão. Boa tarde, cara. Tudo bem? Okay, so why did I choose Brazil? Very important question. Very, very important question. Where do I start? Okay, when I came to study in Brazil, that wasn't the first time I was in Brazil. I've been to Brazil before then, like twice.
Oh, okay.
I came to Brazil for the first time when I was 9. I came to represent Nigeria. It was a scientific competition and stuff. So that was the first time I came to Brazil. I was 9. I didn't actually come to study. It was a scientific competition and it was held in Brasilia, the capital of Brazil. So I got to know a little bit at the time about the food, about the culture, the Brazilian culture. I actually fell in love with the place. And when I came, I couldn't speak Portuguese. I had a private translator. Her name was Claudia, I think. And she was earning a lot of money just translating English to Portuguese. I think then we paid her $500 every day.
Wow.
For her to translate. Yeah, it was a lot of money. And she worked for 13 days. She was earning more than someone that worked almost 2 years in Nigeria. So I got inspired. I said, wow, just imagine if someone were a doctor in a place like this and actually can speak more than one language. There are a lot of opportunities that could actually open up for the person. So after then, I came to Brazil again for another competition. I was 12 to represent Nigeria, just that in another state, another competition. And that was when I decided. I said, no, I'm coming back to study. So when I went back to Nigeria, I actually got admission to Obafemi Awolowo University to study pharmacy. But I wasn't actually liking the course. So I messaged the Brazilian consulate in Nigeria, And they told me, there's actually an opportunity for you to study in Brazil, just that you have to learn Portuguese. So I learned and I'm here. So I chose Brazil because I've actually visited the country before. I fell in love with the culture. I left Brazil back to Nigeria and I decided to come back to study.
Wow.
So that's it. The whole story.
That story is very, very familiar. It's an amazing story and very inspiring. I'm sure that as I listen to this one now, they'll go and think very well as they're going to bed tonight. So yeah, I'd like to say that I don't know if it's a personal question.
Yeah, feel free. We can get personal. Would I marry a Nigerian or a Brazilian? What am I marrying a Nigeria for? What will a Nigerian contribute? I'm telling you, just imagine I remained at OAU. They would have used my eye to see Shege. All those wicked professors.
Wow. My God. That's
okay. No, I wouldn't like to get married to a Nigerian. Because actually I think marriage should be something strategic. I don't actually want to get married to a Brazilian either, if you ask for my point of view.
why not?
I want to get married to a European, to open more doors. I've already conquered Brazil. I don't need woman, Brazilian woman. I've not conquered Europe. So strategically speaking, I think I prefer, if you're comparing Nigerian to Brazilian, of course, I'm going for the Brazilian. But if you're asking me my opinion, I want to get married to a European. Someone from Switzerland, to be precise, or Finland, that will open more doors.
Amazing, that's amazing. Very
I beg you, I no marry Nigeria. You show yourself.
that means Nigeria.
Why is this dog shouting like that?
Is it? It's fine. Yeah.
What?
It's not disturbing you. Is it disturbing you?
Is it disturbing the call?
No. It's okay. It's okay. Let me ask
Okay.
my audience here. So, disturbing the call. Okay, not disturbing the call. So it's okay. They can hear and then it's fine. They can hear. So this go on.
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Right. So another question I would like is if you like for any political,
What did this person say that say his name is logistics?
Well, I already explained to my people that you cannot write self-preparedness exam. You were writing your own that year. You were able to write self-preparedness exam in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Right now they've cancelled it. You are not allowed to write it anymore in Nigeria, from Nigeria. So what they do now...
Seriously? No wonder Nigerians aren't coming here again.
Exactly. So what they did now is that there's one NGO, like a school that teaches languages. So you have to register yourself in that school. The school is called FOTE, F-O-T-E. It's an abbreviation for Friends of the Environment. So that school, you get registered there. You study for 6 months. You get a proficiency. You get like an IELTS certificate. You understand? Like a Portuguese proficiency that this is what you are, C1, B1, A2, A4, those kind of things. Then you would use a certificate to apply to come to Brazil to write the self exam. They are not writing for self exam in Brazil. But then if you don't get it, you have to go to another country that writes, Ghana, Cape Verde, Angola, to write the self in Africa. Yes. But in Nigeria, it has been cancelled.
But wait, I want to ask a question. Why was it cancelled in Nigeria?
They didn't give any reason. When I asked the authorities and the consulate there in Nigeria, there was no reason. They just said they wanted to, I don't